The desperate woman, with no water to drink, licked droplets from the ceiling each night and even tried to collect them in a bottle. After consuming all the canned food, she resorted to eating raw sea fish to fill her stomach, all because she had recently given birth to a baby inside the shipping container and needed to survive for her child's sake. The story begins inside a cargo ship container where Lisa had attempted to stow away, never expecting the ship would encounter a powerful storm. Containers tilted and fell into the sea one by one. She lost consciousness during the accident, and upon waking, discovered seawater had already filled half the container. Watching the cargo sway back and forth, she immediately realized she might have fallen into the ocean. Peering through a small hole in the wall, her fears were confirmed. Outside was nothing but the vast sea and a few other floating containers in the distance. Panicked, Lisa quickly grabbed her phone to call her husband, but the screen had been shattered in the previous night's accident and couldn't be unlocked. She remembered an old phone left behind by another woman, but it was password protected. Meanwhile, the container had been damaged in the accident, and seawater continued pouring in through small holes. Lisa felt desperate, unsure if rescue would come in time, and unable to accurately assess her unborn child's condition. To survive, she immediately began examining the container's contents: plastic lunchboxes, hoodies, alcohol, massive television screens, and boxes full of wired earphones. These seemingly useless items would later become her most valuable tools for survival. As Lisa gathered items scattered across the floor, she accidentally found her old diary filled with happy memories. While reminiscing, she suddenly heard agonizing cries. At first, she thought it was her imagination, but soon realized the screams were coming from a neighboring container. Unlike Lisa, the people in that container weren't as fortunate. It was packed with stowaways. She recognized this container by its markings as the one her husband was in. Lisa repeatedly called out her husband's name but received no response. She quickly swapped her SIM card into the old phone and successfully unlocked it. She managed to make a call, but by then, the container across from her was about to sink completely, and there was no answer on the other end of the line. Lisa felt utterly hopeless, and just as she was about to give up entirely, she felt contractions in her belly,